Good evening, my Facebook friends, family, and loved one. I am here and asking you all to pay attention as I make this video maybe twice a week, and not to just watch my video, but to share. Okay, that's the purpose, to share it and not to just watch it, but to be able to share with other people and to get it out there. Okay, it is important, and I'm asking you all to do that, please. I'm here to say I will no longer make a video in which I'm asking for someone to investigate, asking or measuring the Attorney General office. None of those things. I have a case that each and every one of these people that have committed this crime should be brought to court. The biggest lawsuit in the United States. We are talking about judges, lawyer, president of banks. They all knew that I didn't have any mortgage on this house. They knew it was a scam. They deliberately sat down and they came up with a plan, put a lie together, and brought it to court in order to take my home. These are lawyers. I'll tell you all what I did. When Detective Hawkins was telling every lawyer in the United States, do not take a case. It's going to leave the rest to the lawyers that is involved. I sat on top of my steps and I asked God. I said, God, you say you can be the lawyer. You can be the lawyer, the judge, everything. God doesn't need help. He can be it all. I trust God with all my heart and I believe what I asked for. I went to Channel 7 News. I know what a newsroom looked like. The gentleman came down, got me and took me up. I know what Channel 7 News looked like. I went to Channel 4, every news station, Staten Island, Vans, just name it. I emailed them, they called me back, but every one of them, um, Detective Hawkins, when they would call Detective Hawkins, he told them, send her home. It wasn't a place in the United States that I didn't reach out to. So they left me no choice. And I said, wait a minute. And Detective Harker feels the only way this problem will be solved is a lawyer. So then I realized, Agnes, you have been to every news station, every politician that you can think of. You need to ask God for his help. This is why I said to family members, and I'm sorry about the last video. I didn't finish it. But this is why I said to God, God, I need you. I need wisdom. I need your help. Give me the knowledge that I need to represent myself and to expose this crime. So this is why I'm telling family, friends, do not be afraid. This is not me. Okay? So, and what I'm saying is, it's going to be all right. Michael is an attorney, he's a judge. Michael knew that's his name. I am going to write a letter. I know his address. And it's going to be delivered to him where he will have to sign for it. But the point is, I am going to sue every one of these people for the suffering, for putting a lien on my property, on my home, while they're taking out mortgages at the same time. Now, this is how it's done. 3 or 4 mortgages is taken out in one day. That's what was done to me in one day. They expect you to pay mortgage to all 4 mortgage at the same time. Chase took out mortgage on my home for $385, 2 under Chase, another $385 under Litton Law, another $385,000 on the Otwing, and then another $385 on the AIM. 5 mortgages, all five belongs to Chase. Litton and Otwing were sharing the same loan number. That shouldn't have happened. Every bank have its own loan number, and when you and your loan number is what they identify you to show it is you and it's their bank that gave you that mortgage. So Litton and Otwing should have never shared the same loan number. But Chase had two mortgage on my home under Chase, and one under Litton, another one under Otwing, another one under Aim. But this how these Nigerians, that Morgie, remember I brought up the name Morgie, the one that came to inform me that her conscience wouldn't let her sleep at night and that she had taken out mortgage for Dealer Oladapo. Well, okay, this is what they did. So in the meantime, my name is attached to the mortgage payment. Chase is asking that I make a mortgage payment, $3,888 a month, while Western Union only. You ever heard of that? Where a bank is telling you not to pay your mortgage any other way except Western Union. While Chase go into my account and take out another $2,888 out of my account. Eve is also being paid 2,600. Right, 2,600. So in the meantime, okay, for the payment for Chase by Western Union, I never missed that payment, even though my house was paid off. Now listen to this: my house was paid off. Chase never gave me a mortgage, but Chase insists that I make a Western Union payment because Chase wanted to go in my bank account and take another mortgage payment. Now, if Chase had been taking out two mortgage payments out of my account, it wouldn't look right. It would look suspicious. So Chase asked that I make a mortgage payment of $2,888 by Western Union only. Now, when Chase could no longer find money in my bank account, I have proof to show that Chase hired this law firm, Rookie and Rookie Law Firm, to put my home in foreclosure. A payment by Western Union would never miss. Chase received that 12-month payment of $2,888. Never miss a payment. Western Union do not lie. But because Chase could no longer find money in my bank account for the other mortgage, Chase hired this law firm, Rookie and Rookie Law Firm. Rookie and Rookie Law Firm is a corrupt law firm. And every lawyer that works under that law firm is corrupt. So Rookie and Rookie got together and had to come make up a lie. They put five tenants in my house and made it seem like, because they needed income, made it seem like I had the tenant living in my home. That wasn't the case. And after that, they have another lawyer. I have the name of every one of them. I would have never made a video if I didn't have proof 100%. If I didn't believe in my heart what I'm saying, that I could pass a lie detector test if I have to take one 100%. And the people that I name them because I feel I have the right. These are people where I have the proof that they made up a lie. They actually sat to the table and took out a mortgage in my name, knowing it wasn't me. They forced my signature. They attached my name, my social security number, my address, my birthday, everything to it, and presented to court for auctioning my home, knowing my house was paid off. Because of that, I would name them. I know very well I cannot just name anybody, call out names, knowing that I don't have the proof, but because of the proof that I have, and with the help with lawyers that that have helped me undercover, that wants to have this case exposed, I could come without any doubt. So in the meantime, the Rookie and Rookie Law Firm turn it over to another lawyer from their law firm because everybody that works in that law firm are all corrupt. So rookie and rookie turn it over to the other lawyer to present it to court, okay, and under U.S. Bank. Now here's the thing: I would sue every one of them. There's so many lawyers that would say they're there to represent U.S. Bank. Do you all know? This is what I would say to all the American people and the people all over the world. Every lawyer that went to court and said U.S. Bank should never practice law again in the United States. Because you know what? U.S. Bank doesn't exist. No U.S. bank in the United States or in any part of the world exists. They made it up. U.S. Bank in the United States said, listen, we have no record. We never gave you no mortgage. But the documents that is locked up in the safe that have been given to me by attorneys, U.S. Bank do not exist. Now, this lawyer, this judge knew that. But this is what I must say. I received a letter from the New York State Department of Investigation. No, I received a letter from Independent Foreclosure Review Board informing me that the mortgage on a U.S. bank belongs to Chase 100%. They sent Chase a letter. Independent Foreclosure Review Board also sent me $2,000 to help me with expenses, for paying for lawyers or whatever it may have cost me. But at first, not at first, but this is what they said they were going to do. And they were going to get this money from Chase. The Independent Foreclosure Review Board said to me, which is in writing, and I have this, they were going to give me $125,000. This is a damage for the lie that Chase have done because Chase used U.S. Bank to foreclose on my mortgage when Chase is the one that owns this mortgage, and this mortgage was taken out by these Nigerians within Chase. Okay, Chase was informed. So this lawyer, this judge, knew all of this. Now he comes and first of all, let me just say this. I hired an attorney. This attorney was once one of the best in the United States. His retainer fee was $3,000. We went to court. When we went to court for the foreclosure scam, it was about the $206,000 that was taken out by Joseph O'Shea, that was once a prosecutor, in front of his attorney, in front of the lawyer that I hired, in front of his attorney, in front of his secretary. He wanted to know what did I do with 206,000 two times and 255,000, 245,000, 320,000. He also went in his machine. He had his secretary to go into the computer where he gave me proof in front of a friend of mine that I took with me, Fred David, to say, listen, you had two mortgages on your home at the same time. Those two mortgages, Litton Law, the Litton Law, and Chase, both of them. Those are the two mortgages that I had on my home at the same time. But he went in the computer. He also, and not only that, when we went to court the first time for the foreclosure, he had a brown envelope that contained all the mortgage fraud. And Chase attorney asked him, do you have anything for me? He said yes. He held his hand up with his brown envelope and gave it to Chase attorney and said, go and call your bank. This attorney was gone for an hour and a half. He came back and my attorney, and I will call his name, John Hall. He teaches law school. John Hall gave him the brown envelope and said, go and call your attorney. This Chase attorney came back an hour and a half later. He wasn't on the phone with any attorney. He knew this mortgage was a fraud, but he was there to represent. He was there as Chase attorney and brought my home in foreclosure under U.S. Bank when he knew U.S. Bank did not exist. But he went back there. I guess the poor guy was so nervous. He was back there for an hour and a half. When he came back in court, John Hall said to him, "Why now did it take you so long to call your bank, Chase?" He said to my attorney, John Hall, and in the presence of everyone that was in court, the bank wouldn't answer the phone. John Hall said to him, he said, "Look at you. You just came out of law school. Can't even remember the first page in the law book. And Chase is going to send you against a lawyer like me and make a fool out of you." And after John Hall said that, a lot of lawyers began to go and ask John Hall a question. They realized, wow, this is a good lawyer. But here's the thing, that lawyer never came back to court. But my point is, the evidence is in the courtroom, in the brown envelope, in the Supreme Court that John Hall gave the court that day that contained all the mortgage fraud. John Hall also went to a seminar in Queens where he said he met with 100 attorneys and he told them about my mortgage fraud and said, "I am the godfather of all mortgage fraud." And he had never, since he been an attorney, seen a mortgage fraud like mine. And when it's all over, he was going to go to the news. So the point is, the DA is aware of this crime. This judge is also aware of the fact that the brown envelope exists with all the mortgage fraud. That's why the judge denied this foreclosure. The day of the foreclosure, by the way, the day of the foreclosure, after I met with John Hall, I was very impressed. John Hall said to me that he was on the phone with the judge until 2:30 that morning. This particular judge is the judge that do not like this type of crime or scam or fraud. And he is going to be the judge that we're going to be going in front of when we go to court. Okay? But 3 days later, John Hall got a call saying that this judge had been removed off the bench. John Hall couldn't understand why. Now I know why. You see, this judge was an earnest judge. They needed a corrupt judge on the bench, and that is Judge. They needed a corrupt judge on the bench. So we went to court, and I was told by John Hall to come to court. But here's the thing: before going to court, that was the first one. The first one, they tried to auction the home, and before going to court, I was reminded of by a family member of mine that said to me, "Aren't you gonna go to court? It's 10 o'clock." I said, "No, I had to make a phone call." And what I did was I got on the phone and I called the DA and I said to them, "Listen, you'll go off together. You tell them not to sell my house." When I got there, you see all the cars and trucks and everything else. And again, I was with Fred David. The guard at the door, they had given him instruction to tell me not to let me in. So when I told the guard, I said, uh, I was informed that my house was going to be auctioned. He said, "No, you got the wrong Supreme Court to go to Stuyvesant." Guess who I saw that had this smile on his face? Joseph O'Shea, the attorney that was once a prosecutor, that had been taking out mortgages on my home with Dealer Oladapo. Going upstairs now. This is the man that had made my family and I suffer, bought home condominium apartment all in my name, and attached my name to the mortgage payment, which I have been paying mortgage on. Now he's going upstairs for the auction of my home. But I was told that I was at the wrong Supreme Court to go to Stuyvesant. Okay. Fred, David, and I got back in the car. We went to Stuyvesant. Got to Stuyvesant. I was told that no, I was at the right court. They just didn't want me there. The guy at Staverson Supreme Court said to me, I don't know what you did or what you said, but the judge had denied it. So my point is, this judge now that said he bought my home, he bought my home at an auction on September the 26th, 2019, from U.S. Bank. This man should never again walk in the Supreme Court to practice law or to be a judge. We cannot allow this to continue to happen. I must say this. There is a man in Staten Island, a veteran. This man home, he worked hard all his life. He served his country. He worked hard all his life. His home been paid off for years. He's he's not well. He comes to court. They've been trying to auction his property just like mine. But forget about me. But he is now on the machine. He comes with a tube all in his nose. I mean, on a breathing machine. Can hardly breathe. This been going on for a while. I think it is a shame that nothing is being done to the people that we got in office.